Hi Libra, welcome to the new moon in Cancer reading for beginning July 5th and 6th, 2024, lasting usually 2 weeks. New moons initiate new cycles, and the direction that this reading is going in is number 2, intention, peace. This is inner balance that creates outer harmony. And so this is a period where you can be gaining more inner balance and using it as a starting point for peace and harmony internally and externally. This is done through great inner strength, and it comes from things such as meditation or deep breathing, eating healthy, right? A healthy nutritional diet, regular exercise, plenty of fresh, clean water. And this will help you to gain inner balance. I think that's perfect for Libra. I think you're always looking for balance anyway. And if you're starting something new, to do that, like any of the things that I'd mentioned before, or maybe you've got your own regime or regimen, this is the perfect time to start it. Chances are you will receive a lot of clarity through this, but peace and harmony should reign for the next 2 weeks, which is really nice. All right, let's see. This is the direction that the reading is going in. Let's see what's going on for you. I'm obviously not in my usual place, so I'm working with bare minimum. Even the lighting is a little bit wonky today, but I'm sure we can still navigate your situation, this new moon, for you. The first column is where you find yourself at the time of the new moon, or if you are consciously beginning something new, nice, that Ace of Wands, sorry, Swords, then you'll find it in this column. You're obviously beginning something new. It looks like it's starting out really spectacularly. The second column is where you are, oh, I'm sorry, what you're thinking, what you're doing. It's your perspective on this. It's your take on it. It's how you're moving through it, what you're thinking, what you're doing, how you're feeling, how you're behaving. You do look like you have some nice balance here. And the last column is possible or probable outcome. Probable because when we are informed, we have the ability to change situations. In this case, you may not want to. However, there are some things that we wanted to experience, that we wish to experience. And we get that opportunity. Sometimes it's not always easy, but it's always for our growth, for our betterment. So, let's move these into better view. Okay, that'll have to do for now. Right, let's get started. This is a really nice reading. The Chariot card, the Ace of Swords, the Chariot card is alignment, which is really harmonious, internal, external energy. We're in alignment, right? Our head, our thinking is aligned with our heart, how we feel, which is in alignment with what we do, right? The physicality, everything is aligned. And this is a recipe for success. So this is a very triumphant card and a successful card. And we are feeling quite self-confident with the Chariot. This can also be travel for some people, or you're maybe on the go, right, with the Chariot. It is a vehicle. Now, it's a major arcana, so your vehicle is your body. In this instance, right, your spirit inhabits your vehicle. And so it can be that through this card, we are taking better care of the vehicle, right? And it could be the literal, your car, right? It could be on a very mundane level, that, but it is a major arcana, so I cannot ignore the spiritual side of things, right? The more ethereal side. So the Chariot card is a successful card because we are in alignment. We're self-confident because we are aligned, because everything is harmonious and balanced. The Ace of Swords is also a triumphant card. It is action through clarity. It is the beginning of an action. The aces hold the entire spectrum of the cycle of swords. So it is the beginning, but it is also the end. And in the end, we become triumphant. That doesn't mean to say that there isn't a lot of work and action and mental energy that's going to be used to get through this cycle, but the Ace of Swords assures you that you will be triumphant. But this is clarity, right? And that's why we are clear about the direction we're going in, where we're headed, why we're headed there, what we're going to do once we get there. There's clarity there. This is also my yes card, so you may receive a yes answer. And it is also winter timing for me. So something we may be moving towards a situation that we're just getting started now, but hopefully it comes to fruition in the winter time, or maybe we're making plans and preparing for something that will happen in the winter. But winter timing can be a big factor here. It is the Excalibur, the sword of Excalibur. So only the true can wield its power. And there is truth where that's what I mean by clarity, right? That there's truth in something. And it can be your own inner truth. It can be what you believe and what you fight for and what you hold up on an internal level. But it's right under the Chariot. Those are two very successful cards. With that, you have a Page of Wands. This is my Sagittarius card. Sagittarians, this is a very expansive energy. It's fire, right? So there's a lot of passion behind this this card and this individual. This can be somebody at a distance, and so maybe you may be going to visit them, or it can be somebody younger. But there is an expansive energy with this person. This is my student card. And whether you're going to school student or a student of life, there is something to be learned here. And that is obvious with the Ace of Swords. So this is somebody who's probably going to be involved in a situation. Like I said, maybe you're traveling to them. Perhaps they're traveling to you. For some, like I said, this can be travel, but it doesn't have to be. This may be the yes answer that you receive from a Page of Wands, or you're giving Page of Wands a yes answer. If this was here, I would say you're the one who's giving the yes answer, but this is a situation. This is taking a beginning action on something. Okay? Like I said, this is my student card, so that's what I mean by it's a very philosophical, expansive energy. And this card is associated with Cancer, and Cancer expects the very best. And so it can be very high energy, high expectation, high frequency action that we're taking here. And for some of you, it can be a trainer. Somebody who's training you, a personal trainer, or a mentor, something like that. Because we're doing things that help us to maintain balance, to find balance. Okay. So a mentor on many levels. But there's a very, like I said, a very philosophical energy with the Page of Wands. Now, how you're behaving, you have the Ten of Wands and the Eight of Pentacles. And this is maybe work and play, because the Ten of Cups is shirking your responsibilities. It's Mars and Pisces. And Pisces, Mars is usually that fire, but Pisces kind of dampens that down a little bit. Can you get things done with Ten of Cups? Yes, you can, but that would probably involve quite a few breaks or, um, uh, you know, um, some time in between where you can take a long walk. Maybe that's where the balance comes in here. Negatively aspected, it's seeing things through rose-colored glasses, but otherwise it is faith. Faith in yourself, faith in the future, faith in the universe. This is the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. It's the couple from the Two of Cups that have emotionally matured through their relationship, right? Now they have kids and a house and a family, and I'm sure there's a dog back there somewhere. So it is the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, but they went through the entire cycle to get there. And we're just starting an action here right now. However, it's emotional fulfillment for sure. 10 is, and you have two tens and you have an ace. So this is a cycle, or a new beginning of a cycle while you are finishing up an old one. Now, you also have work here with the Eight of Pentacles. This is honing your craft. You could be really enjoying that at this time, really in love with something that you're working on. Perhaps you have a lot of faith in the project or the things that you're working on. You can be very excited and happy about it. Let's see if that's aspected negatively or positively. But the Eight of Pentacles is removing distraction and getting work done. So it is possible in the States, it's a holiday. So maybe after the holiday, you really get down to brass tacks. You really get the job done. Because there's just an element here of, enjoying life, enjoying family, and then working like a dog. So, okay, you have another person card here. You're behaving like a Page of Cups. Now, Pisces, right? This is Pisces. And Pisces, again, two fish moving in opposite directions. And it can't get more opposite directions than this. It's also very possible that you get work done so that you can have a time for enjoying or for playtime, that sort of thing. But it feels to me like it's first we enjoy ourselves and then we remove distraction and get a lot of things done. Both of these cards are very, very expansive energy. So you are in a period where you are expanding, first of all, your passions and emotional levels, but there is this feeling of adventure going on, and that can be on an internal level, right? But it can also be manifesting itself outwardly, which is exactly what this card was saying, right? Once we balance on an internal level, the external shows that outwardly. Well, it is shown externally. You have the Wheel of Fortune and the Three of Wands here, both really nice cards. There is some luck that comes to you through allies. Now, the Wheel of Fortune, again, a new cycle that we're starting. But also, life is a gamble. We can be taking a gamble on something. Chances are, though, it works out very well for you. And especially if you're coming through this balanced state of being. Because the Wheel of Fortune is usually a lucky change of fate. However, sometimes you're at the bottom of the wheel, sometimes you're at the top, but the cycle continues and you'll find yourself at the top again. Or if you're at the bottom, or if you're at the top, you may find yourself at the bottom. But again, the wheel keeps on spinning. Life is a gamble with the Wheel of Fortune. But there's always something to learn there, right? I don't know if you see the cardinal signs here. But they're all learning something. They all have books in their hands, right? So there's something to learn here. There's a reason. Three of Wands is your allies. Now this can come through people, but it can also be people who give workshops, or maybe somebody who wrote a self-help book or something like that. But the Three of Wands is a situation or a person or a place or a company or whatever that gives you, or an education that gives you a leg up over the competition. They are allies. We may be sending out some information out into the larger world and hoping to receive some feedback. So perhaps you're working on something very hard. You may be asking somebody to give you clarity about something, and you're waiting for feedback. You're waiting for the results. What you could receive is strategies. 7 of Swords. He's stealing away 5 swords from the enemy's camp so that they can't be used against him. This is also keeping an eye on your situation or your atmosphere, right? What's going on around you. But for me, it's very much strategizing. Can be open enemies, but I don't really see that here. It is, however, like I got this card when I was, for example, when there were bears getting into my garbage can. And so I had to make sure that my garbage was battened down, like it was bungeed down really well so that he wasn't dragging around the garbage everywhere. So, that's what I mean by taking extra measures. It doesn't have to be scary. It doesn't have to be tragic or anything. It can be very mundane. But it is kind of like making sure that everything is safe and secure around your home or your atmosphere. However, with the Wheel of Fortune and the 3 of Wands, it gives me the impression or the feeling that allies can give you some really good strategy on what it is that you're working on, maybe how to market it or how to get it out there, that sort of thing. And if, again, it is for the inner balance and peace that you get from the 10 of Cups, right? Those are the 2 cards that really match. Maybe you're at peace and you can work better. That's also possible here. You're finding a really nice inner balance, and that just makes work a joy. But in any case, it feels like there's some strategy being used that can really kind of change the situation up or change your luck or, put you on top of the wheel, for example. Getting a leg up over the competition. Okay? What does Spirit want you to know? Soul satisfaction. Really nice. Aim for that which makes you, your soul rejoice. So that's really nice. And that goes along well with these cards here. I do think behaving as a Page of Cups, you do kind of tend to follow your bliss, follow your intuition, and really kind of get down to work. But I do feel you pulled in 2 directions for sure. And as long as it makes your soul rejoice, it will feed your efforts. Okay, I hope that's been helpful. Thank you for listening. I will return in 2 weeks with a full moon reading. Until then, take good care. Talk to you soon. Bye for now.